Log report 9:26 in the morning West Coast time. It is the 14th of August 2024. We were John C. Roseman, California. I just did a video letter going to be sent over to Mr. Don Terris of Don Terris's Family Vacations. He is a travel agent, world known, world famous because of all the traveling he's done, but also on the internet exposure he keeps going after all the time to promote the awareness and fun and pleasure of being on a cruise ship and how fun it is. And yes, I will admit to it. I did a school project a hell of a long while ago for an English class. We wanted to do fun projects. One of the fun projects I was trying to do was a PowerPoint presentation with some stuff added to it of the travel industry. And I was going to do this nice, spectacular thing. I wish I had the damn thing taped. I could have just posted it on YouTube. A lot of copyrighted material, a lot of advertisements for it. Being an ad hoc promoter for the travel industry because I wanted to see things and I wanted to travel left and right until I started thinking more and more after I keep hearing from environmentalist groups having conniption fits left and right and then trying to figure out what the hell they have a conniption fits. Well, they made a lot of good points because unfortunately humanity doesn't know what's asthma hot rock. I'm saying that because human beings don't know they're asthma fucking hot rock at this point over here. We think we're so immune from everything. And yet we bellyache about a hell of a lot of inconveniences. And sometimes those inconveniences are burying us alive. Energy costs are going crazy. I know I keep saying my damn energy bill keeps rising up. More hot it gets, the more constantly I keep sucking out of power for a fan that hasn't been shut off for over 3 or 4 years. I'm expecting a damn burnout on that damn thing. So I go out there, get me a new fan, and turn the damn thing on, suck up more power, and there goes my energy bill going. But that's not inconveniencing, is it? I've got two computers running right now. That's not inconveniencing, but it is sucking up on the power. There goes the bill. I'm not using any light except for natural light. But if I happen to increase any more natural light here, heat comes in, more air is going to be sucked in for temperature control, trying to keep it at a nice level. Energy bill goes, but that's not inconveniencing, is it? And yet I hear about a cruise ships or two getting inconvenienced in Netherlands because environmental groups don't want them in there. And yet one of the guys out there who keeps promoting cruising, and he's pissed off as hell because it's inconveniencing people left and right. As if these people don't understand that when you're going to someone else's territory over here, there is going to be an inconvenience. I mean, yes, we want to promote our place so we can get people over here. I mean, shit. We got the Olympics coming in about, 28? But we're going to be inconveniencing the people, the natives over here, so the tourists can have fun in our town. We got to harass the damn homeless people at this point. We got to shove them around left and right, even before then. We had a Supreme Court bringing up an issue that Oregon could not solve. And yet we made it into a national problem for every damn homeless people out there. They're all NIMBYs. They're not supposed to be in anybody's backyard. The locals are supposed to take care of it. Where the hell are they supposed to go? Don't these dumbasses realize that when you're homeless, something happened to put you in that situation in the first place, you dumb fucks? It's not a choice that you make in the middle of the morning or in the middle of the night saying, oh, I'm going to be homeless. There's always conditions regarding a situation. Turning people will actually have into have-nots. But the people don't give a shit about that. The NIMBYs don't give a shit about that until they become one of them. And then they got no power because they had to turn that power over to some other asshole who decided to throw them out there. How's that grab you? And now we have state governors out there doing the same damn shit to people left and right. Oh, we got the surplus money to give you at this point for the programs, but they're not going to take it. I'm taking the money back at this point over here because I still want the people out there. I want the people out. They want to be shoved around. We don't want the homeless. Where are we going to put them at? We need to put up a huge refugee camp for homeless people now? But I'm hearing a belly aching concerning about this environmental crap happening in Netherlands. That they don't want cruise ships over there because they're the evil empire. I like to smack these assholes around saying, we're all the evil empire, dumb fuck. We just do it to ourselves and don't even realize it. We're panicking over Earth movements at this point over here, which pisses people off left and right. If that wasn't bad enough, we got a major nuclear war, a major combat situation happening in the Middle East that's affecting my pocketbook one way or another. Because my tax money, if I actually had any wealth, is going out for weapons of mass destruction just to keep one asshole from one country invading another country. So now they got our weapons to make sure the asshole from that other country called Putin's land, he's getting his ass kicked by the same people he tried to invade. And he don't like it. He belly aching. Or let alone Palestine a long time ago when they got split up into two sections and now they're fighting among themselves. That's not it. That's not enough. Got Iran going freaking crazy. And Lebanon going crazy. But we got to send in American ships in there to not keep the peace, but decrease the peace. Diplomacy doesn't work when it comes down for diplomats. You got to use different countries for the diplomatic touch. Not talking directly to them, saying, "Well, you knock that shit off, or otherwise we're going to knock your ass out." Give it a shot. Okay, here comes the planes. Here comes the missiles. Don't bitch as we blow your country to hell. But we're still in each other that one, aren't we? That wasn't bad enough. Global climate's getting worse and worse. We're still bitching and griping about that. The rules and regulations are deniability at this point. We got major fires happening because the temperature changes have already been made and stabilized, apparently. We got more and more fires happening at this point. Sucking up more oxygen, destroying a lot of trees. At this point over here, increase the oxygen at this point. Water's increasing temperature left and right because a lot of radiation hitting it. There's not enough of a filtration in the atmosphere to keep all the gases, or actually keep the rays away. No, because now we got the rays cooking the water. It's no wonder some of the animals are coming up on the beaches and killing themselves. Or actually, they're already killing themselves by the temperature increases. They're coming up to land and saying, "Stop this shit, please." We don't understand the language, so just stay up there and rot for a while, why don't you? We'll do a necropsy just for the fun of it. But we're doing this shit to ourselves. And if that wasn't bad enough, let's make sure that the hurricanes come worse off than ever before. Hurricanes and typhoons and windstorms and tornadoes. So wonder REM's having it right. And then we got assholes launching fireworks. It's no wonder I'm on a holy tirade today. I'm hearing people bitching and griping about shops getting nailed left and right, so the cops are going after ringleaders across the Southland on this shit. I'm hearing about that crap. That wasn't bad enough. Our politicians are trying to puff themselves up and thinking they're going to save everything when they generally don't. Some of them actually had good ideas and they're still being yelled at because we have to have another opposition group yell at them. And if that wasn't bad enough, the media is going after each other like it's a feeding frenzy. They're all frickin' piranhas at this point, trying to get the best news and tear apart the worst. Or actually, get the worst news and expand the damn thing. Because these other politicians out there want the attention. Want to see how glorious they are by pointing the fingers at everybody, but not coming up with the creative solutions to get us out of this shit. Maybe it's too late or something, I don't know. Or how about, if we want to get more specific into entertainment industry, we got one major corporation, the Big D out there, changing more of its parks where traditions are getting thrown away. Grounding of ships and tearing apart islands that have been there for decades because we need to add a new land in there for the next 5 years. So the ships will be grounded or transported or something else. Fuck. That wasn't bad enough. So much for traditions. Throw that shit out the window. It just, it ticks me off. But I'm supposed to be fine with it all. Now we got a series of earthquakes happening. I'm on a holy tirade today. Right now in the background, I've got Church Without Walls, Reverend Ed Travers on. Listening to him sometimes calms me down, and other times challenges me a bit. So this is going to be sent probably after his little sermons today. I'm a fighter. I'm a believer of freedom of speech, but I know there's always limitations, and there's always things that the freedom of speech will not cover these days. And our opinions can only go up to a certain point, and beyond that, I don't know anymore. How to challenge me one way or another, you just push the button and I feel like a nuke going off. I'm not apologizing for the boom. I'm not quite sure about the collateral damage.